Have you ever checked your bank account and thought, where'd all my money go? You budgeted, you didn't overspend, and yet somehow you're broke again. Your paycheck is leaking quietly through fees, apps, and charges that don't even call themselves debt. Afterpay, Klarna, Earnin, Dave, overdraft fees, and payday advances, they're not credit cards, they're not personal loans, but they still take money from your future paycheck. They don't call it interest, but those fees, they add up to way more. These are called phantom debts. And they're a big reason so many people feel broke even when they should be okay. And in case we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Tommy Wong. I worked at both the US Department of Treasury and the Federal Reserve. And I spent over a decade studying how these financial systems work, especially ones that are stacked against everyday people like you. That's why I'm passionate about showing you what's really going on behind the scenes and how to take your power back. And consider subscribing to help this new channel grow. Phantom debt is any kind of borrowing that doesn't feel like debt. There's no interest rate and no monthly bill, just small fees that quietly steal your future income. Some of the most common phantom debts are buy now, pay later installments. These split up your purchases, like a sweater or television, into 4 biweekly payments. And if you miss one, instant fees. And if you fail to repay, it can go to collections and even show up on your credit report. Cash advance apps like Earnin and Dave offer fast money for a fee. Earnin charges a $2.99 fee to get your paycheck 2 days early. Dave allows you to borrow $500 for a 5% fee. And overdraft protection. If you overdraw your bank account, that's often a $35 fee just to let the transaction go through. These fees can be predatory, and government agencies are taking notice. California, for example, sued buy now, pay later firms for pretending that they were just payment apps. The Federal Trade Commission sued Dave for hiding fees and pressuring users to tip. And the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau forced Wells Fargo to return $205 million for illegal overdraft charges. These firms aren't just being sloppy, they're hiding the fact that these services are basically loans. They just never use that word. Imagine this. Your $2,000 paycheck hits your account, but you were already $300 in the red, plus a $35 overdraft fee. Klarna pulls $200 the same day. Now you're down to $1,465 before you even paid rent or groceries. So you borrow $500 from Dave, and they take $25 right off the top. Sound familiar? That's how phantom debt works. It doesn't just take your money, it takes your stability. Let's break down why phantom debt is still debt, even if it doesn't charge interest. Say you use a cash advance app to borrow $500 for groceries. They charge a $25 fee and you pay it back with your next paycheck. That $25 fee might not sound bad, but if you do the math, that's a 60% interest rate. 60%. Same for overdraft fees. If you go $300 into the red and your bank charges you $35 and you pay it the next month, that's an 84% interest rate. Now let's say you borrow $1,000 for an online shopping spree with buy now, pay later. You make 4 $250 payments over 2 months, but you miss one and get hit with a $68 fee. And that's a 66% interest rate. These aren't small fees. They're high-cost, short-term loans in disguise. And none of them help your credit. None of them help you build wealth. They just keep you stuck. Look, if you've fallen for these tricks, you're not a fool. And this is not your fault. I overdrafted my accounts more than once when I was in college. I was broke and just trying to keep up. These tools are marketed as help, but they're intentionally misleading. They prey on us when we're behind, and they want us to stay just barely floating. But now you can see it, and you can start making better moves. If you're trapped in phantom debt, here's what you can do now. First, identify every phantom debt you have and what it's costing you. Check your bank account and see what's being drawn without you noticing. Second, build a budget and calculate your investing rate. You can use my free calculator in the description below. Third, pay off fee-based debts first. Most of these have higher effective interest rates than credit cards. And fourth, give yourself grace. You're learning a system that was never built for your success, but you're learning now how to beat it. If your money feels like it disappears the second you get paid, phantom debt might be the reason. And now you know what to look for. Drop a comment below. Have you ever used a buy now, pay later service, cash advance app, or overdraft fee? If so, what happened? And if you need personalized help, check out the Work With Me page on my website and let's build a debt payoff plan together. If you found this video helpful, hit that like and subscribe button for more money tips. and share this with a friend who needs it. And if you need a step-by-step guide for paying off debt, check out this video here. And always remember that life is lived outside your wallet. Cheers.